In 1996, on the banks of the Columbia River near Kennewick, Washington, two people stumbled on the skull and bones of a man nearly 10,000 years old who'd apparently lived with a small projectile lodged in his pelvis. Too bad he wasn't in this same area today. There's a local company that could have made his life a whole lot easier. Kennewick man, as they call the skeleton, would have loved what they've done with the place since he left. The town's grown to 62,000 people, including a number who get up every morning and go to a job that makes the world a better place. That place is TiLite. Yeah! The tie in TiLite isn't from Taiwan or tie-dyed. It comes from titanium, the super light, non-corrosive metal that gets bent, welded, and shaped into the Corvette of custom wheelchairs. David Lippus is company founder and CEO.
Our logo is really a takeoff from the periodic table of elements because titanium is an element.
Oh, it's TI.
Titanium is used in lots of things, as we all know today.
Right.
But 15 years ago, it wasn't.
Tie Sport was then a small maker of titanium sporting goods like golf clubs and bikes. Meanwhile, David was an entrepreneur looking for a good and profitable way to do good profitably. It was one of those seemingly chance conversations that got things rolling for both him and his new company.
I met two guys in wheelchairs. They were in their late 20s, and we started talking, and they said to me, look, what we can do with your technologies, which are primarily the ability to customize and working with titanium. Look at the chair I'm in now. We're going to be able to reduce weight.
Right.
You're going to be able to customize it, and we're going to have durability forever.
Once upon a time, wheelchairs weren't much more advanced than a flat surface imposed on a set of wheels.
This is a 100-year-old wheelchair. Now, this chair clearly is designed for someone to sit in and to be pushed in. Because historically, it was considered that if you can't walk with prosthetics, then your life is pretty much over. You can't go back to work. You're not going to go to the mall. You can't get integrated back into society.
The next generation of wheelchairs was made with aluminum, which was only half as heavy as steel, so they were easier to carry and roll. But, and it was a big but, they weren't as strong. How to get that strength and still be light? That was the question.
One of the benefits of titanium is that it doesn't get brittle over time. And for people that understand metals,
Right.
other metals, such as aluminum, get brittle as vibrations run through it over time, and eventually they fatigue and crack. It does not happen with titanium.
So that's the advantage of titanium. The Crossport, TiLite's first model, was introduced in 1998. Since then, there have been countless new models, most of them made of titanium, designed to fit their owners like a custom-made shirt.
What we specialize in are building the frames custom-made to each individual user. So the depth of the chair is custom, the width of the chair is custom.
Oh, yeah. Happily, this is in an era which not having the use of your legs doesn't prevent you from playing sports. Think of TiLite chairs as a medium to a message.
So the goal is to really build a chair that fits a user like a prosthetic. We've tried to make them simple, elegant, understated, so that the first thing you and I see is the person, not the wheelchair.
I'm looking for the iPod holder, you know.
Yeah, those are coming.
If you buy a bicycle, for example, it may never occur to you to tell the manufacturer what you like and don't like about the product. Not so with wheelchairs. TiLite's customers are living suggestion boxes for ideas that get implemented in the plant. Just ask Mr. Sales and Mr. Marketing.
Until somebody actually gets out and rolls in it and loads it in and out of their car, we can't find some of the little things that we can do to improve those. And a lot of the devil's in the details, so whether the wheels release real quickly or the backrest folds down real easily, those are always things that, you know, we're fortunate that we have so many people here that can try out the equipment and actually give us good
That's your
feedback.
R&D.
That is our R&D.
We have a couple of our sales reps that use chairs, but not as many as I'd like. I'd like to have more.
When we come back, it'll be time for a TiLite wheelchair to get its legs. Welcome back to TiLite, where they really know how to celebrate the invention of the wheel. From 3D CAD drawing to rolling thunder takes just about a week.
We will ship a fully customized wheelchair that we build from 20-foot long sticks of tubes to out the door in 10 days, which we're very proud of.
What makes titanium ideal is its low weight compared to its strength. But of course, that strength can make it hard to work with. Learning how to get it to do what needs to be done can take a long time.
As you know, most of our product is customized, so no two bends are alike, no two miters are alike, and as a result, the people who can do this work have this incredible ability to visualize in 3D.
You've heard of zero tolerance? Well, these bends have to be less than zero. If everything's not absolutely uniform, the result will be a wheelchair that wobbles like a supermarket shopping cart after hitting one too many parked cars. The pieces are washed and rinsed before being overlaid on a full-scale drawing of the chair, just to be sure that they'll all fuse together seamlessly.
I'm going in.
When someone asks David what he does for a living, he gets to say, "I weld titanium." If only they understood how hard the job is.
Okay, so in effect what we're doing is we're melting the two metals so that they basically become one.
Yeah, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to tack and do the rip pass on the casters here, and when I get done with that, I'll put the cross tube in and fuse it together. Then I'll do the cover pass with 062 wire.
Now the frames get blasted with glass and metal beads. What that does is give them a satin finish that won't chip or rust for the life of the chair.
Do you use a Dremel here too?
In the sub-assembly area, Roberto fits all the parts together, a job he's been doing for years.
This company is, for me, is like the best happened to me, because after my accident, I thought, where am I going to do, what am I going to do, where am I going to work, and I came here and everything changed.
Byron assembles the wheels and puts on the tires, then tests his own work.
I spin it to make sure it's running true, to make sure it's beat it properly.
So what do you think there?
I think it's pretty good.
I'd say so.
And then just put the
But
cap
I'm not
on.
the expert.
And this tire is done.
The parts are packed into kits for delivery to the master assemblers. Meanwhile, upstairs, Svetlana sews nylon and sailcloth into back pads, seat covers, and straps. When the builders are ready for her finished pieces, they find a way to let her know.
Thank you.
Last step is inspection. Andre's trained eye, actually he has two of them, check every inch, every measurement, every nut and bolt and wheel. And once a chair gets past him, it then has to get past Jose, literally.
So that was a successful journey for that wheelchair.
That was a perfect roll. Yes, sir.
What follows now is 5 years of real-world testing, compressed into 40 minutes. As far as 13-year-old Chelsea McClammer is concerned, her TiLite chair is essentially a piece of sporting equipment.
I've been in a wheelchair for almost 8 years.
And what happened 8 years ago?
We were driving back from, I think, a baseball game, and I wasn't wearing the shoulder strap right. I usually didn't. I just put it behind me.
Oh.
And I was sitting in the middle seat in the back. So my brother was sitting here and my mom was sitting here. And then we were trying to pass a car, but we didn't see a speeding car coming at us. So we turned off road and they turned off road and we crashed. Yeah, so now I'm in L1, paralyzed.
What's L1? What does it mean?
It means like C is up here, if you break up here.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, T is sort of near the middle back and L is down low. So I broke down low.
And L also stands for legend. Because that's what you are.
Side to side.
It's a little bit more complicated now than it used to be, but Chelsea is still a champ on the track and on the basketball court, where she's as hard to guard as she ever was.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to see if I get the ball out of your hand?
Sure.
Okay. Chelsea's 13 years old, by the way. Right younger than I am. All right, enough humiliation. It's a great cheers. Race you home.
See you down the road on Made in America.